Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here, welcome, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general collective reading, love reading for your sign. Okay, so please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, as that will help to move the videos around YouTube. And just give it more exposure. Let's see what we've got for you. Mercury retrograde. Chiron, as I said, Chiron is coming up, interactions with that, so that's going to come in, that's coming in for your person. Got Grand Cross coming in, so there are a few obstacles along the way. Perhaps they're manifesting right now for you, because this is the current situation there. We've got water element sensing, so you're going to need a little bit of recovery phase. We've got solar eclipse. So out of this will come self-mastery and then also change and movement forward. So we've got part of fortune increase, which is a lovely card. This is about an increase of whatever it is that you're trying to initiate or trying to push for at this time. So it's it's a good luck, it's a reward energy. It's also it's a very fortuitous aspect. This. Let's get some goddess guidance. Okay, cycles and rhythms. Oops. Got Butterfly Maiden, Guinevere True Love, wonderful. And then we've got Prosperity coming in. We've got Dana High Priestess. Okay, so you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided. It's fine. It's bottom of the goddess deck is Sulis, Bodies of Water. So you've got a lot of energies here about resting, recovery, listening to your body, and recharging your batteries. That seems to be, because there's quite a bit of releasing that your person is doing. And also you are going through changes, so you need to listen to your body. So let's see now, let's get a Moonology card. Aspects of this may, obviously, this is technically for you and for your person, but there may be qualities which are interchangeable or which are, you can apply either way. The Moonology is end of tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, and then the bottom is new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So let's just put that there for now. Let's get a Destiny card. Flexibility, okay. All right. All right, so let's see. So for you, we've got Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. And then we've got Mercury retrograde reinvention. So this is saying that just at the moment, or this may be how you are feeling or how you are, just processing things at the moment. But Mercury retrograde reinvention is a time to just hold off on any major sort of initiative actions or signings of things, or taking big steps. This is a time to pull back and go over the plan again, or to review certain aspects of what it is that you're trying to do, or it may be aspects of the relationship which you are going over, because there's something that needs to be looked at again. So it's back to the drawing board. Just go over it again, the plan, whether it's practically related, like documents or contracts or just conversations or things that need to be said. It could be that, or it could be related to actions that you want to take or steps that you want to take. So it's just saying that some aspect of this needs to be gone over again, because there may be some aspects which have been overlooked, or there may be a few things that can be changed and made better. So that anything with a re in front of it, so reinvention. So this could be an existing thing that you're trying to reorganize or energize. It could be the relationship, or it could be aspects of the relationship, or it could be to do with you, and you are re-energizing certain parts of your situation. So but it's saying that anything with a re in front of it, so it's repeat, review, redo, reinvent, anything with a re. So it's a kind of a going over a situation again. It can also be communication based, that certain aspects of what you have said or want to say may be misunderstood while this energy is in play. So things can get misconstrued or just misunderstood. So you want to be able to communicate properly, so wait for an opportune time to do that, or just go over things again so that you've got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and just go over things again and make sure, and if you're not seeing things clearly, then ask somebody you trust to go over things again with you. And with the cycles and rhythms, this could very well be to do with your actual energy levels as well, that maybe it's just not the right time to be initiating something big right now, because this is a period where you just need to listen to your energy levels. You may be feeling a little bit tired or a little bit run down or just pressured at the moment. So cycles and rhythms, it's saying just observe that. So when you're tired and you need to rest, then rest. If you need to take a break and actually have a little time away, or just spend time quietly in your own space, then do that. So just honor the cycles of your body, and it may also be, if you're a feminine, then it may be the actual cycles of your body. So just observing, good days and bad days, and when you can really be in a good space to be initiating certain things. It's also saying that an opportunity is coming to you in some way, shape or form, but you need to be ready for it, and you need to be ready. In other words, you must be going over your plan, or going over whatever it is that you intend doing with a fine-tooth comb. And it may just be better to wait until a better opportunity comes along, or once this energy has passed. This energy, Mercury retrograde, can also bring in a situation or a person from the past, bring them back into your life. And whether this is to do with your relationship, it may be the person that you are connecting with here, or it could just be something else or someone else just popping back. And they may just, it's important usually that you connect with them, because you get closure from that, or they deliver information which is important for you, or you hear something, or you realize something, but it just gives you sort of an important information, or you hear news, or whatever it may be. But it could be a situation or a person just pops back. But it can also be, as I said, somebody returning into your life now, to do with your relationship. It could be the person or somebody else that's pivotal at this time. Now, for your person, for the person that you are connecting to here, we've got Butterfly Maiden Transformation. So they are going through some transformational cycles. We've got Chiron Healing. So this is also a form of transformation. This is about, this is the wounded healer. So this is about aspects of their past, or some sort of repeating cycle in their life, which is coming up again, and needs to be healed and needs to be aired and sorted out. So this could be a physical wounding of some sort, and if that is the case, if it's a physical problem that they've got, then it's something about it is reoccurring. They need to go back to the original event when it happened and examine everything that was going on around them at that time, and have a good look at the emotions and what was occurring at that time. But it could also be like an emotional thing, like an experience or a situation that occurred, and it may be repeating in some form or another again and again, because it was never dealt with properly or healed properly the first time round. So that could all be coming up for them. They just need to examine the original situation, and pull that that situation or that experience out into the light. They can't suppress it anymore, because that is what's going to lead to it keep popping up and reoccurring in their lives. So they need to examine it, bring it into the light, have full acceptance of it, that it's had a place in their life and that it has actually shaped them and has been necessary. It's part of their growth. It's what they've chosen for their life. So they have to accept it fully, apply forgiveness to themselves and to the actual situation, and release it. And then release their energy from being stuck there, and then that energy will come back to them, and that will help with their healing as well. This process is important because they can help others with the same kind of process. They can also, whether it's a profession or something that they learn to do, or whether it's just that they are somehow placed to help others in some form with a similar situation, they'll be able to help. So it's wisdom and understanding, and learning about themselves and how to deal with these situations. It can also be about spending time in nature and getting a lot of input from that. Also, anything natural related from a remedy and a therapy point of view will be helpful. They can explore all of those, try different ones, see what works for them. And it can also be medicinal. So something may come up which will assist them from in an emotional body, or some of these natural therapies work on multiple levels, so that can help sort of to clear things and to get perspective. And it's also about just understanding natural things, but also spending time in nature and the cycles of nature and things like that. So I feel that with this transformation process, they're going to be going from one form into another, and they do that by releasing all these experiences, by actually doing the sort of the looking at it, bringing into the light, and then releasing, and that will help to move them forward. But any changes that they are going through at this time are important, they're necessary, and they're not to fear the changes that are occurring for them. Because on the other side of that, they will, the blessings will come to them, and they will be able to then move forward. But it's this chrysalis process that they go through from one phase into another. And once they've been through that, they'll be able to release a whole lot of energy, and they'll be able to move forward and, grow. And this is important. It's an important transformational aspect that they are going through right now. Then for the situation, it says here, Guinevere, true love. So love is here, all right? Even though there are a few obstacles and things to overcome, all right? Love is here. So what it's saying is that the romantic stirrings of your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So as I said, whether this is somebody you've known before and they're coming back into your life, or whether you are just going through a regeneration phase or a renewal phase, or whether you're just meeting this person now, starting with this relationship, it's saying that in the current situation that there is love. So, but it's also saying to you that your romantic needs up until now may not have been met. And this is being highlighted for you now, that you need to actually do this for yourself as well as for your person, but to do it for yourself. So you can tap into the romantic energy by making your day special, or, you prepare a lovely supper for yourself, light the candles, put nice music on, bring fresh flowers into your home, do romantic activities, all of these things, and create an environment and an atmosphere of romance, and encourage your person to do that as well, to make it part of your life. Have a date night, make it as romantic and special as you can, and to welcome the love into your life. You need to be open to it. Now, the Grand Cross Provoker is saying that there are going to be some obstacles, and there may be some difficulties which you have to overcome, but you're going to get through this by doing a few things, and this is mostly to do with it can be lots of fast-paced things happening all at once, all right? But it can also be just dealing with your priorities. So I feel that what you need to do is make your relationship a priority, make your romance and the love a priority, okay? That is what this card is saying, because you may have many priorities, but you need to make this one a priority. The Grand Cross is about time management, setting priorities, and also communicating with others. So communication is going to be important, all right? But make your relationship a priority, because there are going to be a few other things going on There may be the path may be a little bit rocky. There may be obstacles that you have to overcome. But if you create an environment that is romantic and loving, then that's already the first step. And then if you make your relationship a priority, whether you've been married for years and you've got children already, or whatever is your situation, set date nights. Make an effort to actually bring this into your life. And as I said, even if you're just meeting this person now, make it a priority to make your romantic nature, to meet the needs of your romantic nature. And just manage the priorities, manage all the stresses and the things that are going on at the moment, and all the juggling. You want to move forward while you're juggling, and time management and prioritizing is going to help you with that. Then we've got, and I feel the flexibility is also going to be important, all right? So if, you set a date with your person and then something crops up and it gets postponed or whatever, you can be flexible up to a point. But just keep on it, don't just give up and let things, fall apart. But think about how you can manage your situation and go with the flow and do whatever needs to be done to enhance this feeling of romance and love in your relationship. So now we've got here that it says the end of a tough cycle approaches, so full moon in Capricorn. So I do feel that the current situation with these obstacles or things that are popping up that need to be dealt with will come to an end at some point. And the full moon, is like the approach between now and then, the approach to that. Now, on the way, you've got it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So I feel that this is about taking action to bring this love into your life, to make it a priority, and handle the situation that is going on, juggling all the different things that are happening, but make the relationship a priority. And so between the new moon and the full moon, so the new moon is a clean slate. You're starting again, or you're making some new action or a new beginning. And then it's the build up to the full moon, and then the end of the tough cycle will be behind you. Okay, so in the meantime, you need to take action on this and handle this situation so that you are, making the environment and your home and your life and your attitude as open to the love as you can possibly get, and just be aware of it and bring these lovely qualities in, even though there may be obstacles, even though there may be difficulties. This is very much a destiny card. There's various things that happen, and they're all there to test you, but it will create inner strength in you. It's really it's a catalyst for change, but it's also about building that inner strength, that inner resilience to make it through the different steps on the journey. But I feel that if you take the action, the appropriate action, the time management, the prioritizing, and the communication, then you will be able to move forward to the cycle, the end of it, and then it will be finished. The results will come out. And then it's also saying here that at some point, sort of on the way, you've got part of fortune, which is about some form of abundance coming to you, but you've also got prosperity. So abundance, the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. All right. So in order what you're going to do to try and anchor this love down, you need to be open. You need to be open to receiving. So this is to receiving love, to receiving whatever this relationship or this potential is going to bring to you. You can't get there if you're closed, or if you are constantly giving and not receiving. You have to give and receive in equal measure. All right. Or you become like, your boundaries are not firm, or you become like a doormat where you just give so much that there's nothing left. So make sure that you are taking as well. And this is to keep the balance. And that is how you tap into abundance, by giving and receiving in equal measure. So she's saying be open. Okay, be open to receiving the love and anything else that comes to you during this, because this is prosperity in all things. So it could be a form of abundance, which is apart from, it could be monetary, it could be love, or both, or it could be support, or it could be ideas, or it could just be a feeling of abundance which makes you feel better, or just some other aspect coming in. It could even be some sort of break or some sort of change or some sort of rest period which allows you to really build up your strength and energy, because this Grand Cross Provoker is not going to be easy. All right, so prosperity is coming in for you, but you need to be open to it and welcome it into your life. We've also got part of fortune increase coming in, so this is echoed again. So this is about sort of it's like a lucky part of your chart normally, or it's an area of your life which hasn't really been harnessed properly up until now. And so it could be a talent or an ability or something that you haven't quite considered in your life before, or it could just be that you are now in a position to receive something, or to have an increase of something. So it could be an increase of love, it could be an increase of prosperity, or both, or it could just be the gratitude and the relief once this tough cycle is over. All right, and there could be some sort of reward, or some sort of improvement in your situation, but it's about being open to that, and welcoming that into your life. But it may be some aspect of your life which you need to focus on to harness that abundance and that prosperity down for you. And this may all keep coming back to this as well, again, where you need to open yourself up to receive. So, but it's saying that there's a breakthrough, there's some sort of lady luck or lady fortune is smiling on you in some way, and I feel it's like a reward. It's like a culmination of the work you have done, and it's going to increase something lovely in your life. It's going to bring blessings to you. Now, also during this period for you or your person, either one, there's going to be a period during this process where you need to just, both of you, or one or either of you, depending on who's the most affected, but water element sensing, this is about going inward, and actually nurturing yourself as well. And this has come up here with the Maeve Cycles and Rhythms for you, and it's also here in the Sulis card, Bodies of Water. All right, so it's saying that there's some aspect here which is you just need to pull back a little bit, and it's about a sort of almost like a rest and recovery period. It's a pause before action. All right, so once these changes have manifested, then you may go through this period where you just need to rest and relax and get together with your person, or it could be that this is the period that you need to go through while you are both going through your transformation and cycles that I've already talked about. Before the action sets in, you need to take this time out. Okay, but this is about pulling back and sort of rest and recovery. It's a time of dreaming and planning, and it's lots of imagination and inspiration there. So it's about a sort of quietly just spending time alone or together alone, just reconnecting, spending time together, or on your own as it may be, and just recovering and just shoring up your energy, gathering your resources for when the action period comes in. So it's like a gathering of energy period. And there may be a few things going on around as well. Just let the storms blow over. Just focus on your, gathering your energy and just retreat a bit from things. Just be careful that you don't, as I said, that you don't get taken advantage of, whether it's within the relationship or from others. External situations. Don't allow, put a few boundaries in place to ensure that you don't get taken advantage of, or that you don't lose energy to others who may be pulling you under with their demands or their issues, because you're going to be in a very compassionate and empathetic frame. So you want to protect your energy. And this may apply for your person as well, or could just be applying to you. So, but it's about pulling back and just going through a sort of a recovery phase or a dreaming phase, so that when the action time comes in, you can move forward because you've rested yourself. You're feeling in a position to tackle whatever needs to be done. And as I said, Sulis, Bodies of Water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So I do feel this is going to be during this period, especially 13 March through to 21 March. I think this is going to be the most important period because it's very strong Piscean energy. So, and this rules the emotions. It's the element of water, which is, rules the emotions. And water is a very elemental body. It's a very spiritual body. So any time you can spend in water or near water is going to be beneficial for you. So even if it's a little breakaway, you might get a little chance to have a breakaway. Somebody may offer you a chance to have an escape. Or just have a breakaway and go to spend it near a water body or spend time in a water body such as the ocean or swimming, or even, if you can't get to either of those, then water rituals at home. Drink more water, look after yourself, do a bit of nurturing and relaxing to recharge your batteries. So spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So I feel that this is going to be on an ongoing basis. You're going to need to do this periodically just to keep your energy levels high and raise your frequency, and any water body will do that for you as well. And may also it be that you may at some point need to relocate or change where you are to be closer to a water body, which is going to be more beneficial for you. So relocation may be involved here. It may come up for you. Certainly you've got solar eclipse coming in as well. It may already be in the works, or it may come out during this situation, but it's saying that that is a possibility. All right. So if you are in that situation, you are looking to relocate or change where you're living or where you need to be, then consider moving to a water body, because that's going to be better for you, and you're going to resonate with the water body. So now for the outcome and the potential, solar eclipse revolution. So this is the opportunity for self-mastery. So through this process, you're going to learn a lot, especially with the Grand Provoker card. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to build up inner strength. You're going to learn a lot. There could be a sudden change or some sort of change that manifests for you. And this could be a relocation, or it could be a job change, or it could be some sort of relationship change. Now, this could be somebody coming into your life, as I said, or it could be that there's a culmination of something and now you're starting a new life, or you're changing something in some way. And it can be quite sudden and abrupt that comes in, but it's the self-mastery around that. You could be, your attitude and your approach to any changes that may come in for you are going to be very important, how you manage that change, because sometimes change can be uncomfortable. And because you're out of your comfort zone, so it's your approach and your attitude to these changes that are going to determine the path of it. And but you've got an opportunity for self-mastery here, to start afresh, to bring in new energy, to start with a new clean slate, or you can fix, change, or create something much better than what you had before. So I feel that could be the case here. So you're either creating something new, or you're re-energizing something, reinventing something, but you're recreating to make something much better. Now, with Donna, High Priestess, she's saying that you're going to get a lot of wisdom, you're going to get a lot of guidance through this process. All right, you're going to be receiving downloads. You're going to be receiving wisdom and intuition and understanding of certain things. You'll probably find that your vibration, your unconscious self will have evolved during this process, and possibly through your dreams and flashes of past lives, or whatever it is that is appropriate for you. But this is about gaining insight, understanding, and wisdom, and then channeling it forward for others. So you could be using this to help others, or you could be using it within your relationship. But it's like guidance. It's divine knowledge. It's wisdom. It's sort of advanced knowledge coming down through you, and you can utilize this to navigate any changes that you may be going through. This is part of your self-mastery as well, and it could be relationship self-mastery that you are now learning. Communication is going to be important, as I said. So whether you're expressing this outwardly to others, perhaps you're involved in the spiritual field and you're helping others, or whether you are just channeling this for yourself and for your family and for your nearest and dearest, whatever it may be. But High Priestess is a lot of wisdom, a lot of understanding, and a lot of knowledge, intuition. All of those aspects are going to be available to you, and you can use that to navigate any of these changes that may be coming in for you. But it's self-mastery, really. That is what it boils down to. And I feel that for the relationship, it will take it to the next level, and certainly take you to the next level. And that is going to help you tremendously in moving forward and to manifest the kind of life you want. There's almost like a clean slate, some sort of newness coming in here, or a reinvention or a recreation, which is going to be sort of divinely guided, if I can put it that way. So it's an opportunity to grow and to improve what has been there before and take it to the next level. I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care and have a wonderful month. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.